Okay, so you guys saw the thumbnail. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. You're thinking, what is this dude talking about? Why would Palworld come to the Nintendo Switch? Well, stick around, guys, because I have some interesting, thoughts on Palworld possibly coming to the Nintendo Switch, and I think it's highly likely that it will. Look, the Pokemon Company just released a statement. I think it's today, 1/25/2024, stating that they will do everything possible to, hold those accountable for using Pokemon attributes or, stealing their ideas, right? Well, if you look at Palworld, it's very similar to Pokemon, with a mixture of a lot of other games like Breath of the Wild, Ark Survival. Even kind of the graphical style looks like Fortnite. I mean, it's a very mixed bag of a video game. It's a very interesting video game, to say the least. But with controversy comes interest, right? This game is so controversial that it's doing really well. The reason why I think it did so well right out the gate is because it did, it is inspired by Pokemon and Breath of the Wild and so on and so forth. That's why the game is doing so well. I mean, you literally are shooting and axing these PAL characters and capturing them just like in a Pokemon game. I mean, you have these PAL balls, you throw it. It's very similar to Pokemon with, the survival aspects to it. And the game is okay. It doesn't run all that well. What you're seeing here is Steam Deck footage, docked Steam Deck footage, obviously, but it runs okay. It looks like a Switch game, really. Honestly, it does. It looks like something you would play on Nintendo Switch. So the game is, to me, is just okay. I know a lot of people are enjoying this game, and that's awesome. You should be able to enjoy the game that you purchase, and hats off to you. For me, it's not really my style. I'm not even very far in the game because it's not really my type of game, but it's very interesting. And the reason why I picked it up is because I am very interested in this game. And that's exactly what they went for. They knew what kind of audience would like this game, and they knew that it would spark a lot of interest in a lot of Pokemon fans. Probably a lot of Pokemon fans bought it and were like, what is this garbage? And threw it down, but they still purchased the game. I mean, they sold millions and millions of copies within the first week. Tomorrow, it's January 26, 2024, will be the first full week it's been out. And so, like I said, guys, there's a lot of controversy behind this game, and there's I don't know, maybe Palworld will be, sued, or the company that created Palworld will be sued from the Pokemon Company. I mean, who knows? Who knows what'll come of that? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, with controversy comes popularity, and it comes interest. And I think that's one of the reasons why it will come to Nintendo Switch, because there is so much interest in it and so much controversy behind it, that if it came to Nintendo Switch and you only own a Nintendo Switch, you're more than likely going to pick it up, especially if you like games like this. If you like Pokemon and Ark Survival and Breath of the Wild, and, shooting these cutesy characters with guns is something that you're interested in, then yeah, you're going to buy it. And that's exactly what they're going for. Now, the second part to, my thoughts on this game coming to Nintendo Switch is not just with popularity, but it comes with revenue. And like I said, this game has sold, millions and millions of copies the first week. I mean, it would be kind of stupid for Nintendo not to put this on Nintendo Switch. Even if it doesn't come to Switch, 1, maybe Switch 2, because supposedly we're getting a Switch 2 this year, which would be awesome. That would be really great. But yeah, I mean, I think it could run on Nintendo Switch 1, right? I think it could. Like, I mean, if it runs like this, like it is on Steam Deck, it's playable. It's definitely playable, and it doesn't look all that bad. But I mean, how much money this game has made within the first week is just absolutely mind-boggling. Now, is this all hype, though? It's just all hype because all the controversy behind it. Is this game going to die off and then the developer won't support it anymore? I don't know, but we've already gotten a couple patches already, and I just downloaded an 8GB patch today for this game, and it does look and play a little bit better than the original launch. So yeah, like I said, guys, it's made millions and millions of dollars within the first week. I mean, it'd be stupid for Nintendo to not want to put this on Nintendo Switch. I mean, look at it, guys, right now. There are so many games on the Nintendo Switch that are inspired by The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Super Mario Brothers, right? All these Metroidvanias, 2D platformers, you know, top-down Zelda-like games. I mean, do they all get sued? No, because we like those kinds of games. We play those kind of games. You know, we play the ones that are inspired by those kinds of games. So this can be, honestly, their argument. You know, the creators of Palworld can come to the table and say, look, we're inspired by Pokemon. We're inspired by Ark Survival. We're inspired by The Legend of Zelda. And that's why we built, or, you know, one of the controversy is that AI helped build this game. And that's why these characters are so similar to Pokemon characters. But look, I mean, that could be their argument, honestly. And it might work. And then we might see it on Nintendo Switch. I remember I was watching the Spawnwave video a couple days ago, one of his news videos. And he said that he could see this coming to Nintendo Switch because of how well it's doing. Because at the end of the day, it's about their bottom line. It's about how much revenue they're going to bring in every year. And if it can bring in millions and millions of dollars to Nintendo, I'm sorry, Pokemon Company, but, you know, you might have your hands full here. And if you look at the difference between Palworld and a Pokemon game, yes, there's similarities, but they are not the same game. Not at all. And, you know, the Pokemon Company prides themselves on how massive and how popular their franchise is. I mean, it's so popular in Japan, it's crazy. They have their own stores and cafes, and Pokemon is everywhere in Japan. So I don't think they feel threatened at all. They're just saying, hey, look, don't use our IPs, don't steal our character names, and don't steal our character models. And you can be inspired by Pokemon and still enjoy Palworld. Honestly, I think that's how it's going to go, guys. I really, really do. They're going to bring it to Nintendo Switch. Possibly, right? Because of how much money they've already made, and why would Nintendo not want to? And then they could use the excuse of, look, it's inspired by these other companies, and then just the controversy behind it, right? Wouldn't that be interesting if Nintendo did something like that and brought this over to Nintendo Switch? It just bring more eyes, people be more curious about it, because there's a lot more Nintendo Switch owners out there than there is Xbox Series X's and Steam Deck owners. There's a lot more. And with Nintendo Switch 2 right around the corner, I mean, it would probably help sell the system, honestly. And a lot of people already like Palworld. They're enjoying this game. And, you know, like I said, it's an okay game. It's not really my style, but I'm going to keep playing it. I want to get farther in the game because, like I said, I'm really early in the game, and I definitely want to see how this game opens up with, it looks like there's some multiplayer aspects. I want to get some guns. I want to start fighting these bigger creatures, you know, pal creatures and stuff, build my house really big because my house is pretty small right now. But yeah, these are my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about Palworld coming over to Nintendo Switch, if you think it's possible. Like I said, I think it's very possible. I think it's about a 65% chance that it could, and we could probably see it this year. That'd be really interesting, right? With the new Switch 2 and all this controversy behind Palworld coming over to Nintendo Switch. Wow. What a wild year it would be. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.